Hey, everybody. Yes, I know I'm running behind. I'm late this month. I apologize. So, that being said, we are going to do the rest of July predictions 2025. And if anyone sticks around till the end and you are in the chat, I will answer a couple questions for you guys for free. So, yeah, let's get right into it, y'all. Hope everybody had a happy holiday, 4th of July, and then, this past Thursday's full moon. Boy, I'll try to get my energy a little better, guys. I'm sorry. Let me just do this here. All right. Also, one cool thing is I got a new Oracle deck from Syndicates, Oracle of the Phoenix. And I will pull one of these cards to give a message to you guys from there, too. So, that being said, here we go. Let us start with Aries. What is coming, Spirit, for the rest of July for Aries? What is coming for the rest of July for Aries? As usual, I am using the Light Seers Tarot, my favorite. I'll just give you guys a little look at the box in case you were wondering. Christine, Light Seers Tarot. All right. Spirit, what is coming up for Aries for the rest of July? What's their month looking like for the rest of the month? Okay. What is the rest of the month looking like for Aries? Ooh, well. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, so it looks great. Some of you guys are going to be getting promotions or raise. Some of you guys are going to be thinking of starting your own business. For those of you who have been having kind of a chaotic beginning of the month, or maybe even past couple months, it is showing a lot of clarity coming for you. Last couple weeks of July, a lot of you will feel very connected to energies. New opportunities are coming towards you. It's also the last couple weeks of July. Some of you, it might be an opportunity to go do something really fun. There's definitely like a pleasing your inner child energy here. So, there's a lot of work stuff here, but it's kind of also reminding you to take care of your whole self, meaning your inner child too. So don't forget to take breaks from your work and go have some fun, let loose. Another thing that's coming up is a return of someone you care for, a reconciliation, a reunion, one of the two for some of you. This could be somebody that it's definitely someone that's already in your life. Well, not definitely. It could also be a person that is new that you meet, but you feel like a soul connection with instantly. Like there's a really strong chemistry. They feel very familiar to you. That could be some of you. I am getting more of energy of a return of someone you already know, for the most part. Okay, so then we also have the Four of Swords, which is healing. So a lot of you guys have been going through it. I mean, not just the last couple of weeks, but for a while. A lot of chaos, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of bad stuff happening to a lot of you. But this is showing like the end of this month is going to be very healing for you. So that's good. Okay, so we're going to pick an oracle. Oracle of the Phoenix. What is the message for Aries for the rest of July? All right. These are so pretty, you guys. I will show them in the camera so you can see them. But all right, we got desire and reality. Look at this guy. Beautiful. Okay. What I'm going to do is just like read the little message in the book until I kind of, get used to these. What it says is, what can you do to achieve your goals? You are motivated, but the results you wish to achieve remain just over the horizon. This card has come to point you in the right direction. So yeah, basically, don't give up. You have everything that you need already in you to keep going and to achieve your dreams, your desires, your goals. So just one foot in front of the other and, start moving. Yeah, these are going to be a little short, guys. I'm sorry I'm late. I think I am going to end up doing some like collective reads too, like at least once a week, real quick, like one card things. Also, if you guys think I should do individual videos for this, the zodiac signs, let me know. Or if there's any video you want me to do, like with specific themes, I'll do that. I could do that too. So I appreciate you guys' feedback. Yeah. All right. So what's next for Taurus for the rest of July 2025, Spirit? Tell us what's coming rest of July for Taurus. Also, I do offer a select number of readings every month. If you guys want to look in the comment or in the description of all my videos, it gives you the email and the information that you need to get in touch with me if you want a personal reading. Personal readings, I do channel a lot more, specifically, obviously, and I am a medium as well, so I do sometimes get messages from the other side, as well as past life messages, like past life information, I should say. Okay, what's coming up for Taurus for the rest of the month? It's actually really beautiful outside. I'm in Milwaukee. If you guys are free, you should go do something outside because it's not too hot out. There's a nice breeze. It's a little cloudy, but it's beautiful out. I just cleaned up my porch, so you can go sit out there and hang out. I'll probably do some videos out there, you guys. All right, Taurus. What's coming for Taurus the rest of July? Communication. Okay. Oh, nice. I like it. I like it. One more. So far, so good, you guys. Hopefully this continues with the good reads here, because so far they're nice. They're really good energy. You guys are going to be seeing a shift in your life soon. Coming up. Shift for the better. Things turn around. Those of you that are suffering or have been going through it, you're going to see the break finally from that. So that's awesome. All right, Taurus, what is coming for the rest of July? Too many, one at a time. Too many. The cards are wanting to talk today, I guess. Oh, there we go. Wow. Okay. Taurus, you got some really good cards here. So some of you guys are really also experiencing this like shift, very, very major shift. It might affect every area of your life because it feels to me like like an internal shift. So you're going to kind of see the world differently. You're going to see the people around you differently. You're going to see everything differently. You're going to see yourself differently, most importantly. But it's positive. It's like a lot of you are kind of releasing things and, stepping into your power and not taking shit, I mean, it's good energy. I love it. There's a lot of abundance coming in the rest of the month. You guys are also have this abundance energy as well as like just generally lucky energy, but there's a big shift happening where a lot of things are turning around for you. Things that you've been kind of stuck in or things that you've been struggling with, you're going to see a change for the better for the rest of July. Some of you guys might be making some type of decision based around your work. So it could be maybe you get offered a different job, or maybe you get offered a side job. It's kind of it's definitely a work related decision that you're going to be making the last couple of weeks of July. Just make sure that you really, weigh it out, think about it. Don't jump to anything quickly. Take your time to really kind of weigh out the pros and cons of everything and before you decide to take it or leave it. You're also going to be hearing from a lot of people this month too. So people you haven't heard from in a while. You might have more communication with somebody that you really care about and have been thinking of. It's almost like you guys have been manifesting this communication from somebody by keeping them on your mind. So yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. A lot of abundance, a lot of stability in your money and your life, in your home life. Yeah. All right, let's see what the Phoenix has to say for Taurus for the rest of July. Man, I'm tired, you guys. I don't know what it is, but I just can't sleep past 4 a.m. lately. It's like, I just want to sleep. All right. Taurus, rest of July 2025. What's your message, Phoenix? Oracle. Oh, you got 2 of them that flew out. Okay. Kind of does go along with what I was already saying. We got the money, Phoenix, the money card. Beautiful. And then we got this one that says take the next step. So I'm just going to read the little thing real quick. So, money going along with the abundance card that you got. Some of you might be starting something new, some new project that's going to really just take off and do well, make you some extra money. So let's see what the message says. It says, transform your relationship with money by starting to appreciate and value financial prosperity. Money flows only to where it is shown appreciation and love, not to where it is rejected. Okay, take the next step. This card has come to you in order to ensure that you do not miss the right time for making a decision or fail to realize that you are ready for change and greater things. So that's kind of goes along with the tarot as well. A lot of big changes coming for you guys, and it's everything that you need to kind of precipitate your own happiness and your own like forward movement. It's in you. You just got to do it, So you want to change your life, you want things to be better, you got to do it. You got to make it. You got to wake up and choose to do it, All right, what do we got next, Gemini? Oh, I need the bell again, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just like tired today. Hold on. You know what's crazy too is I've had 3 iced coffees. All right, hold on, maybe a little bit here. All right, Geminis. Let's coming for the rest of July 2025 for our Gemini friends. Gemini, tell us, Spirit, what can they expect for the rest of this month? So you guys, I might do a whole video on this because it's kind of a subject that something I've been noticing lately, and it kind of might take longer than a little quick thing, but I just want you to be careful. When you're on YouTube, when you're on TikTok, when you're on Facebook, Instagram, wherever, there's so many fake readers on the internet. So don't put your trust and faith and belief in something if you're seeing red flags, you know what I mean? So I just also need to say that the collective readings, like, you have to take what resonates, because you got to understand that legitimate readers are picking up energies from a lot of people. So what is happening is they're just kind of summing up like the average, I guess you could say, or the stronger of the energies that they're picking up on. So you kind of have to take what resonates. It's always best to get a personal reading, because then the reader can, focus on you and channel your energy and your future and things that are coming for you specifically. So although it's fun, I just kind of wanted to put it out there for you guys, be careful with who you trust as far as your readings go. All right, Gemini. Gemini, you guys are going through some frustration and worry. So you might kind of be at the tail end of a realignment or a reset for some of you. There's still a lot of frustration kind of lingering towards the end of the month. So just be patient. It is saying that you're going to get what you want. Some of you guys might be starting. I keep saying I'm sorry. You don't know, like, until you really like see yourself on video, like some of the things you do a lot, like I just did, repeatedly saying like whatever. So call me out, y'all. Please call me out, because I need to stop. So on that being said, some of you Geminis might be deciding that you want to try being an influencer. This message might be really for someone who's already kind of well known too, whether it be in music, acting, art, something creative. It's definitely showing up that this message has to do with somebody that's in the spotlight somehow, or someone, or just a very well-known person. Like I said, though, it could also mean that some of you guys are gonna consider doing some kind of influencing. And I'm just putting it out there that the energy towards that is very good. So it's kind of saying giving you the green light. Like if you've been thinking about it, debating it, not sure, it is coming up that you would be successful at it, and you would eventually get a lot of followers, a big following, be well known, make more money, all these things. So it might just be stemming from some of you are just worried about your finances and are trying to figure out ways to make extra, So if that's one of the things you're thinking about, you should go for it. It's definitely giving this energy of just do it, just go for it. You won't know if you don't try, right? So, and I'm going to give you guys a little tip. When I first got my YouTube channel, I had it sitting there, and I would record videos, and I would pick myself apart, and I'd have to redo them so many times. And I just was like, no, this ain't going to work. You know what I mean? So who gives a shit? Like, literally just go live, unless it's like a specific thing that you're planning out. But like, if you're just doing readings, or if you're, just discussing a topic, or if you're, doing something that it's just you talking, or you're showing something, whatever, just do it. Push that live button, because nobody's perfect, You don't need to be. That's not why we're here. We're not here to chase perfection, because that doesn't exist, So But no, as far as Geminis, it does show like, some lingering frustration, like I said, and worry, but it is showing this movement away from difficulties, and some of you are actually being guided by getting signs. Synchronicity is angel numbers, that kind of thing. Some of you guys are getting pulled towards something, and there's a reason for that. So just do it. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, all right, let's see what the Phoenix has to say for our Gemini friends. I don't really know a lot of Geminis anymore. At least none that I'm like in a regular contact with. I don't think so. Oh wait, maybe I do know a couple. Let's see. All right, Phoenix, talk to us. These are really awesome. Like, I always put my energy on a deck when I get it, no matter what kind it is. Like, by sleeping with it, put it under my pillow for at least a couple nights. And I was so excited about these. I just opened them and they were like spot on. It's the first time I tried that I used them. So I really love these. Again, you can get this deck. Actually, she might be reordering them because I think she just sold out of these. But you can get a lot of cool tarot decks, a lot of cool crystals, a lot of statues, a lot of, metaphysical, spiritual tools, books, just a lot of random stuff at Ascended Gifts. It's a really awesome little shop, and there's also a wellness center. So sometime soon I will be doing a video kind of showing you guys the place because it's such a cool place, and I just want to share it with everybody. Okay. There we go. There we go. What do we got? Water. Anything is possible. I'll show you. Check her out. Awesome. All right. Water. Anything is possible. The Pegasus of the West brings you the wisdom of water and will guide you along the path of limitless potential. The power to cleanse and release is on its way. Be open to receiving it and recognize that anything is possible. I love that. And it does go along with the tarot, this energy of you've got something that you want to do that's been on your mind or that you're kind of mulling around, not sure about it. Just try it. Just go for it. That's what I mean. That's what it's saying. All right, so next we got Cancer. Let's take it. All right. Let's see. Let's see what's coming up for the rest of July for our Cancer friends. What is coming? Alrighty, there we go. Good stuff. So far, I love it. Everybody's has been really nice today, except for the little frustration. But, I mean, it's life. We're human. Okay, so what we got for Cancer here is, again, some money worries. But what it is showing is an opportunity coming towards you for growth in your money sector. Some of you guys might be getting a new job, promoted, one or the other. But you're going to feel better by the end of the month about your money for sure. Just kind of stay strong and have faith and belief in yourself, and you'll be fine. It's also coming up that you guys have, some of you guys have a lot of potential dates. A lot of people coming towards you that are showing interest. You might see that kind of start. You might start noticing that more. This next couple of weeks of just kind of getting hit on more often, or just people randomly asking you out or flirting. It is showing some passion, so some of you guys might be having some spicy time too next couple of weeks in July. But that's generally it. I mean, there's a lot of growth in your money. So the worries you're gonna see by the end of the month that you worried for no reason about your money, but because you got something really good coming in, the growth energy, this new. It's either a new position, a raise, or promotion. Yeah. So new job it could be too for some of you, a completely new job. Yeah, I don't really got much more than that for you. I'm sorry, Cancer. Some of these are going to be a little short, but that was the basic message that I got. So let's see what the Phoenix has to say to Cancer. Hello to anyone who's in the room with me. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. All right. Oh, I love this one. Make dreams come true. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory, but I do really like the little messages in this book, so I'm going to read it. First step towards realizing your dreams is to believe in yourself. From now on, let your mantra be 4 small words that can change your life. I will create it. I love it. I love that. Definitely love that for you guys. All right, let's see what Leo's got. Let's see what's coming up for Leo. Rest of July 2025. Some of you guys are frustrated because you're trying to make a decision between multiple potential partners. And it's like you can't really decide because they all have their things that are cons and you know what I mean? Like pros and cons. It's like there's nobody in your mind that beats out anybody else. That might just mean that it's not a choice to choose any of the current ones. That's probably a sign that there's something better that is worth waiting for, Let's see. Okay, guys, a lot of you guys are going to be having a lot of good times with your friends at the end of the month. Going out, enjoying the weather, having drinks, whatever you guys like doing. Having dinner. Oh, this is the plot thicket. Okay. Oh, all right. Wish fulfillment. Some of you guys have wish fulfillment coming in. What it's kind of saying is that you're actually probably better off with holding off on making any decisions about people in your life right now, because it is showing a very loving caring person coming back into your life. So this is somebody you already know. Doesn't necessarily mean that someone you actually dated either. And for some reason, I'm picking up whoever this message is for probably didn't, or they probably weren't exclusive with this person. Like it might be just someone that you just considered a friend or somebody that it just never kind of panned out for whatever reason. But I don't feel like you have bad blood towards this person or like any ill will. I don't think there's bad intentions from this person either. I think that this person coming in is genuinely like a good person with a big heart. So I would wait. Don't make any decisions. Don't commit yourself to anyone. Hang out with your friends. Love on yourself right now because this is going to turn into something that you're not going to have to really have there's no choice about it because you're just going to want that person. You know what I mean? There's going to be no choosing because that person's going to win automatically. You know what I mean? So I like that. A lot of good things happening for everybody so far. So it's exciting. Let's see what the Phoenix has to say for our Leo friends. Here we go. What do we got? Imagination. So, what it says for this one. Let's see. It says, honor and respect the imagination. It is your bridge to the spirit world and the creative power that now wishes to be fully awakened in you. So maybe this is just a time for you to get inspired and work on things that you've been kind of putting off too, kind of really take care of you and listen to your intuition, like if you want to start a new project, go right ahead. Like, or if you have something in your head that you've been thinking about starting, now's the time. You know what I mean? A lot of you have a lot of good ideas that are just kind of chilling in there. So maybe at the very least, take notes, write it down, what you want, what your plan. You know what I mean? You got to start. You got to put that energy out. You got to start somewhere. Writing it down is a start. Okay. Let it dry in my house. All right, we're going on to Virgo. Let's see what's coming up. Rest of July for my Virgo friends. Spirit, tell us about Virgo. What's happening in July, the rest of the month for my Virgo friends. Some of you guys might have a reunion. Somebody might be coming back into your life that kind of disappeared for a while. It doesn't have to be a romantic. It could definitely be a person that's just a friend or acquaintance, but I think it's got pleasant energy. A lot of shadow work happening here too. So some of you guys might be releasing. I do feel a lot of tension and frustration as well. It's temporary, you guys. Just get yourself a little time alone and just let it out. Let it out. Some of you guys are leveling up by the end of the month too. As far as your finances go, there's an increase of money in your life. A lot of action. So some of you are going to be really busy. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of random stuff I'm kind of feeling like surprise. Here's your opportunity, kind of, or like surprise, guess what I need you to do? You know what I mean? Like, nothing terrible, nothing bad, nothing taxing. It's just a lot. I feel like you're going to be really busy the rest of the month, Virgo. Alrighty. Some of you desperately need a vacation. So I'm getting like some of you might start planning that. There's a lot of healing happening. There's a lot of releasing happening. There's a lot of kind of moving to the next level in your spirituality happening. It's reminding you to remain open. You know, don't build walls and block any love from coming in. Yeah, you definitely need to go somewhere. Like, I feel like a lot of you might even be feeling like this weird homesickness lately. You know, like homesick for a place you've never been. You know what I mean? So yeah, just take a little break. Go somewhere, even if it's just for one day. You know, take a long drive or go somewhere different you've never been. It's going to help you if you do this. It's going to be very healing for you to do this. Let's see what the Phoenix says for our Virgos. Personality. I gotta show you this. Let's see. Develop your personality. Shine in dignity and earn respect. So just be authentic and do you, you know? Be yourself always. Okay, next we've got Libra. Coming up for the rest of July for Libra. Rest of July for Libra. Spirit, let us know. Ooh. Well, there's a big shift. There's a big turnaround for a lot of you coming. Things are changing in your life. You're changing. There's a lot of clarity. There's a lot of things kind of coming out into the open. Some of you guys are just kind of finding that you can see through the lies more than you used to for some reason. A lot of you are really thinking about a lot of things and trying to organize your thoughts in some way. There's also a money increase coming for you. Some of you guys are dealing with two different people in your life romantically, and they're very different energies, very different personalities. Let's see. It's definitely warning you guys to stop, to not overthink. It's good to think things through, but not to the point where you're creating problems where there aren't any. And make sure that you're kind of staying open to receive and know that you deserve to receive. And also, there's a little warning to kind of be careful about your spending too, even though it is showing you guys improving in your finances by the end of the month. Just, you know, try to be a little careful with, don't buy a bunch of shit you don't need, you know. Just be careful with that. All right, let's see what the Phoenix has to say. Any of you guys know me know that I love the Phoenix. I have a tattoo of it. These cards actually kind of made me contemplate getting another one, like a smaller one somewhere. But as you know, the Phoenix is a symbol of rising from the ashes, transformation, power. see what we got. Air, path of wisdom. Well, yeah, Libra's an air sign, so that's coinciding. Okay, it says, the Pegasus of the East is bringing you the light of divine wisdom and initiation. Be open to receiving it, and miracles will happen. See, I mean, I kind of said that with the tarot too. Keep yourself open to receive. That is how you receive abundance. That is how you attract abundance. So it's kind of interesting that they're matching what I said with the tarot. Okay, so now we got Scorpio. Tell us about the rest of July. Spirit, what's coming for Scorpio? So it looks like it got sunnier. What is coming for the rest of July for my Scorpio friends? My Scorpio friends. So some of you guys are kind of in this weird energy of it's not weird, it's kind of sad actually. It's longing. It's a deep longing for something that you're not receiving right now. And it makes you sad some days. It even makes you cry some days. It's showing a lot of nostalgia, so maybe some of you guys are really thinking about your past with your family and stuff. There might be a need for some of you to kind of release some stuff that from your past, some childhood traumas and stuff that have been kind of creeping back up. A lot of healing is happening by the end of July. I mean, so make sure you're listening to your body. Make sure you're listening to your intuition. Like, seriously, if you have a choice and you're tired, take a nap. You know what I mean? If you feel like you need to move, go for a walk around the block or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you got to listen to your body right now because you're really healing, Scorpios. You're really in this healing energy. Healing some pretty crazy deep shit from your past, from your childhood. That has triggered things that happened today, that has triggered you now, One more. Ooh, okay. Good. A lot of alone time is really necessary for you guys right now, but all this healing you're going to be releasing so much, and by the end of the month you are going to feel so good. Like, you're going to feel full of joy. You're going to be happy. You're going to feel floating when you walk. And it's saying take that positive shift and do something with it. Like, start something new that you've been afraid to or try. Start or try something new that you've been afraid to do. Like, use this new energy to your advantage. Tackle something that you have been dreading finishing or starting. You know what I mean? With this joy, with this happiness, this energy is going to like infiltrate and make things that you normally dread fine. Like, you're going to be totally fine doing them, and you're going to do it with a smile. So it's really beautiful energy at the end there. So even though it's a little dark at first, for the rest of the month, it's going to end out on a really positive note. So I love that. All right, let's see what Phoenix will say for our Scorpio friends. There we go. Knowledge and will. I just love how powerful these birds look in these pictures. This artist is amazing. I have to look him up or her up. There's a difference between knowing and realizing something. This card is about knowing the way and knowing the answer. It is also about releasing your divine will. That's what I'm saying, man. Listen to your intuition. It knows shit that your conscious mind doesn't. So it's not going to lie to you. Listen to it. All right, let's see. That was good, though. Oh my God, I'm old. Like my back starts hurting after, how long have I been on here? I don't even know. 45 minutes. I can't sit in the same position. Oh, jeez. All right, moving on to Sagittarius. What is happening? The rest of July for my Sag friends. We had some stuff coming right out here. Some of you guys might be traveling or making plans to travel. And it's summertime, but I'm getting it away from home. It's not to the beach in your city. It's to a warm climate farther away from your home is what I'm getting for some of you. Some of you guys are going to see a shift as well and finally step in your power and stop taking shit from people and, saying no more often and being more in control and not trying to please other people, and that's awesome. That's great energy. There's a lot of stability as well by the end of the month. A lot of stability in your money, in your household, in your family, your relationships. If you have children, your kids are going to be good. Like, this is a really good card. And you also have this financial independence instability card. So, there's a lot of really positive energy for you guys the next couple weeks. Yeah, majorly stepping into your power. And what is also really cool is I just got some of you might be meeting either a soulmate or a very, very intense connection coming into your life. Very intense. Very strong chemistry and also like a familiarity. It could be a soul connection, soul tie, whatever you want to call it. Some of you are going to have that coming into your life. And they are going to inspire you to be stronger, be more authentic, be more who you are, and to create things in the world. So that's really awesome. Let's see. So good stuff coming for Sag for the rest of July. I love it. Let's see what the Phoenix says to their Sagittarius friends. Secret. Oh. Ooh. Think with your heart and not with your mind. Sometimes it's better to keep your own counsel and remain silent, keeping your dreams and visions to yourself. You can sometimes destroy something wonderful by discussing it too much. Yeah, I totally understand that one. All right. So here we go with Capricorn. Let's see what's coming up for the rest of July for Capricorn. What is coming for the rest of July? Some of you are dealing with some heavy emotions. And some of you might actually be feeling somewhat stuck right now. I'm sorry. I hate that feeling. I really do. Um, I have some of that myself. So, but you just got to keep going. You got to keep going and keep making your plans and do what you got to do. Let's see. Yeah, keep yourself open. Whatever you do, don't allow that negative energy to close you off, no matter what happens to you. Because if you build up these walls around you, you think you're protecting yourself, but you're not. What you're doing is you're blocking abundance, you're blocking love, you're blocking the things that you really want the most. Walls do not help you. They just hinder. They just hinder the abundance from coming in. They block that energy. So you're gonna see all these cycles repeat. Um, stay open. Stay open, but listen to your intuition. Pay attention to red flags. Just don't do the wall shit because that don't work. I'm telling you. Somebody will be moving, but there's also this energy of kind of like putting your burdens down. There's some packing energy too. So it could be a move. It could also be traveling. A lot of stability by the end of the month, though, and there's passion coming into your life as well. So those of you who are with somebody that could just start, they could just be more passionate towards you. The rest of the month, it could be somebody new coming in that's a very passionate person in general as well. So I mean, it does point out this stuck feeling, and as I was saying, I know sometimes it's hard to get out of that. I know because I've been there many times in my life, but you literally just have to wake up every morning and choose to move, choose to get things done, choose happiness, or if you need rest, then you just rest, like never beat yourself up, and you're never stuck ever, really. You know what I mean? Like there's always a way out. I mean, obviously there is exceptions to everything, but for the most part, if you are a law-abiding, good-hearted, you know, responsible, make your money, you can. There's always a way. There's always a way to get out of that stuck feeling. Even if you're just taking this, even if you just shift your thinking to where you're not stuck. This is just a delay to like build up strength or to learn some things about yourself or whatever it is. There's a reason for it. Let's see what the Phoenix says for Capricorn. There we go. Radiant power. Oh, how beautiful. This is the one I was like, oh, I want a tattoo of that. Look at that face, that eye. Anyway, I love that card. So let's see. What does it say? This card represents the acceptance and embracing of your radiant power. Open your third chakra and prepare yourself. So there might be some upgrades coming in for some of you. Third eye opening. Divine energy kind of expanding, and you're kind of more connected to divine. I love that. Let's see. Aquarius. What's coming up for Aquarius for the rest of July? I totally lost my train of thought for a second. That is coming up for Aquarius for the rest of July. Some of you are starting a business or on your way to it, like doing planning for it. Um, it's something you're very passionate about. It's gonna cause your life to be a little chaotic. I'm just warning you. But I mean, anytime you start something new, it kind of does throw your life into chaos for a minute until things kind of settle down. There are some truths that are coming out as well. I'm also seeing a lot of you guys are actually like opening yourself up more. Your gifts are getting stronger as well. So always listen to your gut, always listen to your intuition, always listen to your body. Your body will give you signs of the things that are happening. Your physical body will give you validations for your intuition. I'm telling you. It's not just your imagination. It's not delusion. Your intuition knows. And you gotta always listen. But anyway, this is going to be a little chaotic the rest of July for you guys. Just like I said, some of you might be starting a business. Some of you might be learning some things that you find a little disturbing about someone in your life too. Some things are coming out into the open that you didn't know. And it's kind of adding to the chaos that's already in your life. This might be happening because you're starting a business, and it's almost as if universe is trying to help you see who really has your back and who just wants to ride your coat. You know what I mean? Like, you guys have stuck energy too. Get yourself out of it. I'm saying, like, you can do it. You're overthinking. That's the problem. That is the problem. You got a lot of good karma coming in, but you do sometimes create problems for yourself by overthinking. Like, you go into these weird scenarios that haven't actually happened. You just are. It's like you're paranoid. You got to be careful with that energy because that'll destroy a dream. That'll destroy a situation. That'll destroy a relationship. Overthinking is toxic. It is toxic. We all do it here and there. But I'm telling you, one of the best things you can do for yourself is to really try not to. Like, when you find yourself doing that shit, do whatever you can to shift that. Think about something else. I know it's easier said than done, but you got to start trying to, because you will feel so much more at peace. You will also have less stress, because we do that. We overthink the shit out of something. We become paranoid. We create problems in our head that don't exist, or that, you know what I mean? Like, we create problems where there aren't any problems. So that's the big message I'm getting is you're a good person. You just got to let yourself feel everything that's you deserve. You deserve. You know what I mean? Like, allow yourself to receive. You deserve happiness. You deserve to have what you want. You deserve to have your own business, whatever it is that your heart wants to do. That's what you know what I mean? Like, get out of your head. All right, let's see what Phoenix has to say for Aquarius. There we go. Y'all got two. Lucky you. Deeply moved, or let me show you each one at a time. Deeply moved and fulfilled. Beautiful. Let's see, what does this one say? The divine source of all being is whispering these words. So much more is possible. Open yourself and accept what comes to you. Oh my God, what were you just saying? You are a pure vessel, and you will now be touched and filled with love. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Okay. Lust for life. I love it. The yellow, the cheerfulness, the optimism. Yellow's never been one of my favorite colors, but it's probably my least favorite color. But when you're talking about the sun, when you're talking about energy and color, the color of energy, that's beautiful. All colors are to me. You see that? Lust for life. Yeah, you need to get that back. When you find yourself feeling stuck because of your own overthinking, get yourself out of that shit as quickly as you can. For real. Don't ever stay in that. Right. See our world through the eyes of a child and discover paradise. It can be found anywhere. Oh my God, I say that all the time. Yes, this world is ugly and scary, and there's death, and there's violence and murder and killings and disasters and all this craziness, right? But we're only here for a blink. Like, this is a blink. This life right now that we are in is a blink. You gotta wake up and choose to be happy. You gotta wake up and make the most of your life. Like, if there's nothing you can do, choose to be happy. Do something for yourself. Like, for real. Don't let the energy of what's happening make you miserable. All right. Pisces, here's our last one. Let's see what Spirit says. Pisces, the rest of July 2025. I'm so tired, y'all. I had so much coffee, and I still wanted more. I still want more. This might be number 4 now that I'm going into. Yeah. I should probably drink some water. It's Saturday. I don't care. I just want to do whatever I want. Let's see. And I want coffee. I want more. I think I have an addiction for real. I love coffee. I drink soda on occasion. I used to not drink it ever at all. And now I drink it here and there, but like, I mostly drink coffee and water. And I've been like that for a long time. Once in a while, some tea, some lemonade, or like restaurants and stuff. But when I'm at home, I'm coffee. I won't stop with the coffee. Pisces. Some of you guys are having some issues at work with jealousy, or maybe you're fighting with somebody, or there's someone trying to really trying to test you, really trying to compete with you. Just keep doing your job. Don't pay attention to them. Just keep doing what you're doing. It is showing some financial stability coming by the end of the month. So some of you guys might be kind of getting your finances in order, or some of you might even be getting a raise. Let's see. Some of you definitely are kind of needing to learn patience right now. You know that you are protected too. Ooh, a lot of clarity coming in for you guys. I love it. So even though you're having issues with somebody at your job, like I said, just brush it off. Like, don't pay attention to them. Pay attention to what you are doing at work, and do your job and go home. You know what I mean? You can't control what other people feel, act on, or do, or any of that. You can only control how you react to people's bullshit. So just don't. You know what I mean? Just don't give them any energy to it. Just let them be stupid. You know what I mean? Let them be, jealous or competitive or snarky, whatever it is. Just leave it alone. Ignore them. Don't stoop to their level. A lot of clarity coming for you guys, though. A lot of happiness and joy too by the end of the month. Big turnaround for a lot of you. A lot of you have been going through it as well. I feel like everybody has. It's not any there's no particular sign that's, I feel like, hasn't. Like, everybody, we are in general, spiritual people especially, because we're so connected to energy and we're feeling other people's shit as well as our own. A lot of us are getting upgrades or realignments or whatever you want to call them. But like, I'm telling you, once you get past that like crazy, like strong emotional roller coaster, and you feel more leveled out, you feel more peace, you feel more accepting of who you are. It's such a good feeling. It's almost like a high just to feel that peace without anything, you know what I mean? Without anything. So, just in general, you guys hang in there because on the other side of that chaos you guys are all going through is peace. So let go and trust, let go and trust. Like that's my final words about that. Now let's see what the Phoenix has for Pisces today. Let's see what Phoenix has for Pisces. Wild and happy. Yes. Here you go. Beautiful. Look at this. All right. I'll read this to you guys. You have drawn this card because the time has come to recognize the wild part of your nature and to give it more freedom. Do something crazy. Live wild and free. Now is a time to leave behind the path of reason and rationality and to strike out on new and more exciting paths. I love that. I love that. That's what I'm trying to do, y'all. That's what I am trying to do. No fear. Just fucking do it. Excuse my French. Just do it. For real. Anyone in the room? No? Anyone wants a reading? I'll be here a couple more minutes. I can do a little short one question for y'all if you want. I'll only wait a couple minutes though because I do have a lot of stuff to do today. But woo! So yeah, I mean, comment too. Like you guys collectively, like I know a lot of people are going through these like realignments, and all I gotta say is give yourself alone time. Listen to your body. Make sure you're drinking enough water. Like it's okay to be angry. It's okay to feel all these emotions that are coming up because it is a roller coaster that's happening to a lot of us, and it's making you, it's aligning you to be who you truly are supposed to be. So it's almost like you're mourning the old version of yourself. So yeah, it's going to be rough. You're going to cry. You're going to be angry. You're going to experience a lot of release. But like I said before, just be strong, hang in there, pray, do what you got to do, because on the other side of that is a peace and a clarity that you've never felt before, and it's beautiful. So I love you guys. And we're going to check Sorrel's Ascended Gifts too. We do collective weekly readings together. It's really cool. We line up quite often, so I love it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to download them all and put them on my page as well so you guys can see them. But I'm going to put a link to Sorrel's Ascended Gifts YouTube in my comments of this video. So, all right, I'm here if you need me, you guys. My contact information is in the comments. I love you guys. Have a beautiful weekend.